Hey guys, this is Greg coming to you with another Fundrise update. It's been a year, a little bit more than a year. I got an email from Fundrise telling me and celebrating with me, hey Greg, it's been a year. And I kind of wanted to do this video for you guys. I know I've been gone a little bit. My last video I think was in the beginning of the calendar year, and I really do apologize. I had some personal things I just had to take care of. And I feel kind of bad. I wanted to do some quarterly updates, and I just didn't have the time. But now, all that stuff is kind of taken care of, and I want to get back and make more videos for you guys because I know there's interest out there for what's going on in Fundrise and just kind of the ins and outs and seeing those updates and seeing what's going on. So right now, I'm going to go over what it's been like being in Fundrise for a year, kind of see the differences that have been going on because even the web page itself has changed a little bit. The app has changed a little bit, and just kind of the way they present some things. So this is pretty much me after 1 year of pretty much doing $50 a pay cycle, give or take a pay, for each one. I did kind of have a break here in January to about March, and that's really just because at the end of the year, if you remember from my December time, I kind of invested like 200-ish or some odd dollars to get me out of the introductory Fundrise account into the basic level. Not that it really did a whole lot. At that point, it kind of gave you some goal building and things like that, but not a whole lot of difference between, and that could change. I would have to go back, but to go up into this basic level, as you can see, I can upgrade the core, which they now put right in your face saying, hey, you've got $3,326 remaining. Oh yeah, let me invest that and go up to that next level. They make it really simple for you just to kind of put your money in there and upgrade to that next level, which you get customized portfolio strategies and direct investments into other available strategies, not just this one fund that I've been going into for the past year. This would just kind of auto allocate and put it into different funds, which hopefully sometime here within the next year, we can kind of slowly go into and dip our toes into together. But I know some people have been wanting to see this, so I just kind of want to bring it up here. All right, so after a year, I've got $1,674.46 in my Fundrise account. Net returns of that to date since I started is $172.46, which 14 and about a quarter dollars is from dividends alone, and the appreciation of that is $159.42. Advisory fees so far this calendar year is $1.13, and $1.19 of that overall. And the reason it's there's not a huge difference between that is because some lucky person out there, thank you whoever you are, use my code that I put down in the description of this video, and I'll put that down there as well. They don't do the advisory fee thing anymore. What'll happen is if you want to start a Fundrise account, you can link. I'm going to put a code down in the description below. I think it's like you get a free $50 towards your account, and if you do it, I get a free $50 as well. So it kind of is a nice little benefit for both people that are joining. So I'll put that down in the description below for you, and we'll get that started there as well. Another thing that we see here is that the interval fund, it's no longer called the interval fund. It is now their flagship, let me go performance here, the flagship real estate fund instead of the interval fund. Now, it's been their flagship fund for a while now. And really, since they introduced it, it's been their flagship fund. No matter what you do, money is going into this fund. So that's really the big thing there. All right. As you can see here, we're up to 62 active projects. And let me just kind of go into... so when I first started this and put my first $50 in, my 1 week update, if you go back to that, there were 26 active projects on there, okay? And 60% of that was part of the Core Plus. We're now up to 3/4 in the Core Plus. We had 0 fixed income in here at all, which there's now 4 projects of that. Value add was sitting at 34%. We're now down to 17.5%, and opportunistic was at 4.8%. So we're about the same at 5.1% there. So as you can see, my year-to-date returns coming in here, I can kind of get my whole year kind of in this 1 year update for you here. My year to date is 6.7% return so far. 4.8 of that coming in quarter one. Quarter two is kind of bad with a 1.1, and so far in quarter three I'm at 1%. So quarter three is already looking better than the last quarter, and that's a return so far, like I said, of 6.7. The annual return, I got 20.3% back in 2021. That was a really good gangbuster year for us. In 2022 so far, like I said, is 6.7%. You can kind of see the money difference there. I'm almost making halfway through, a little bit over halfway through the year, what I made last year, though, which is really nice. But that's just me putting more money in than I had before. Dividends earned back in 2021, I earned 3.68, and so far I've earned 10 and basically a $0.50 in dividends. I've appreciated $73.95 so far, and 85 of that back in 2021. And again, you see the advisory fees a lot more this year than I had last year, and again, that's just because of the way that the sponsorships were working out and going from there. I put in $750 last year. Total, and this year so far I've put in $700 in two, which that two is pretty much the buyback from dividends, things like that. It's a little extra, and I have $50 pending going in there, so I'm at $1,674, and back in 2021 it was $839. So that's pretty much that. The portfolio, as you can see, 62 properties, and they kind of go through it. Some of these are really nice looking. I have not been able to read over all of these like I have in the past, and I really want to get back into that. If you guys want to see more detailed things on videos rather on these properties, let me know, and I will keep digging in on it. I know it's something that a lot of people watched in the past, and I just want to keep doing it. So just show your support if you want that down in the comments below. But yeah, I do like looking at these and seeing what they're kind of going into. They're still in that whole Sun Belt kind of thing, you know, North Carolina, Florida, Texas, and going down there, Las Vegas. They can kind of now, they actually show you, oh, we're going on a growth and things like that as well. So there's that. So that's pretty much my Fundrise account. I know I used to always talk about my channel and how it's been doing. Again, I haven't done work on it for about 8 months, so it's kind of slowed. We're currently sitting at 47 subscribers. That's up 1 in the past 30 days. Views are down, which thank you for everybody that's been watching. I've actually had 58 views in the past 28 days, which is great. Usually I'm going, you know, higher than that, but again, I haven't been making contact, so my videos have been going out of the YouTube algorithm. But hopefully, like I said, I'm going to try and keep going up and making some videos. That being said, I have 47 subscribers. I've had 195 public watch hours out of 4,000 required for certain things on YouTube. So I'm trying to kind of push that up. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, if you have any questions on Fundrise and what it's going through on here, any questions at all with it, just let me know. I want to help out. I want to be able to kind of guide you. This build wealth thing, I think I put in like $150,000, so we're only at 1%. And I remember the day that I hit 1% on this when I hit the $1,500 mark, and I was like, oh my gosh, I finally hit 1%. I can retire now. But no, it's getting there. So hopefully you guys will continue on the journey as we start working our way up to core. I might just bump that up faster. We'll find out. I'm making about 4 to 5 cents a day now just on dividends. When I first started out on this, it was barely a cent. I know after the first week, I think I made 5 cents, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. But now I'm at that point where I'm making 4 to 5 cents a day, and it just starts to slowly add up. I'm sure when we get to this point next year for year 2, I'll be like, oh my gosh, 10 cents. Oh, this is amazing. But you know, it's one of those things where you just have to kind of let it go and just let it build on its own. And it has. I mean, look at what Fundrise is doing. Like I said, we're at 26 properties, and now I have 62 active projects going on. So you can kind of see in a year how much it's built. And that was like even at the beginning of this whole plan. I came in when the interval fund was kind of just starting out and being new. They had put in just a few more properties before that. So I'm literally looking forward to see how it goes this next year. Even by the end of the year, we'll see and we'll compare notes. I want to try and make sure to get these quarterly updates out for you. I know I've kind of been like really slow with it. But like I said, I want to get back out there and start making it for you. So like I said, any questions, make sure to put them down in the comments below. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be making videos again for you. Just for your benefit, my benefit. I like being able to go back and kind of seeing how this has progressed. So like I said, enjoy. And I hope that we all enjoy Fundrise together, all right? See you guys next time. Take care.